Damn. Okay, let me see. I hope it's working now. I hope I hope it wasn't working at first. All right, is it up now? Thumbs up. See what's happening. Can y'all hear me now? Put the thumbs up. Uh, okay, thank you. I don't know what that. Oh, so I can't use the do not disturb. Anyway, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I have to hear it from. I have to hear it from more than one person because sometimes it could be your phone or you in a bad area. But if it's me, it'll be more than one person having the issue. Thank you. So, why do you think or feel like you need a man? So this stuff is cold because I bought it to go. I usually eat it in the car, but I'm going to eat it here now and to have a chat with you guys. Yes. Thanks for the compliment. So I will give you my list after I get an idea of what you guys are thinking about this. Are you single? Are you married? Are you engaged? I was saying the other night that I don't feel like you need to say that you're divorced if you have been divorced for a certain amount of time. Let me see. Because if you have been away from his behind for a certain amount of time, you are single again. That's the way I feel. Now, a lot of people don't like frozen vegetables. Now, I'm supposed to let them thaw out. That's what I've been told, but I'm not right now. Thanks for the compliment. So before we had air fryers, before we had microwaves and all that fast, fake mess, we had an oven and we had a pot with something hot. Water. You can stir fry your vegetables. You can steam them. You can boil them. Right now, we're going to boil these broccoli pieces, florets. Let's see. Now, I am single, but everybody has a friend. I have someone I can see when I feel like seeing them. How about that? I don't have a living man, and I will tell you why. But hey, everybody's got somebody. Just because I don't broadcast who he is, what he look like, where he stay, because everybody don't need to know everything about you. But I'm not married, and I am not shacking up. You know what shacking up means? Whatever. I don't know how many people have lived in a shack, but hey, if you had somewhere to stay, that's where you stayed. But I am not engaged. I'm not married, so I have friends. How many of us have them friends? No one we can depend on. Nobody. So we'll turn this on. I only put a little bit of water because I'm not trying to boil all of the greenery out of the stuff. But yeah, I'm going to tell you my thoughts. I'm trying to get some of your thoughts first. I give the first 10 minutes can go to anyone else that thinks they do or don't need a man. And you can let me know if you have a man, if you don't. And then I will kick in to say what I need to say. Let's see the damn glasses. Oh no, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start putting the glasses around my neck. Ooh, I got you on check. So this around my neck. Ooh, I had some sitting up here. Then when I use them, I end up upstairs on the sofa. Then they end up upstairs on the sofa. Pow, let me see what you're saying. Let me see. Thanks for the compliment. Hey. Okay. So, all right, let's get to it. My reasons that you don't need a man is because, first of all, we used to have a man to provide, protect, comfort us, and You used to have a man to have a baby. Now you don't. There's one thing you don't need a man for is having a baby. Because you can go down to wherever they got their clinic at and scoop up something from somebody else. If you just really want to be cut completely off from the male species, you can still have a baby without the use of a man. Now, a man had to do whatever he had to do with that clinic in order to get you that stuff to put up in there. We're not even talking about, you know how to read between the lines. But nowadays, you don't even need a man for that. Because I'm quite sure if they can make the fake food, they can make some fake stuff to go up in there to make that baby. So that's one thing off the list. If you guys got any thoughts on that, let me know. But you can go get the test tubes and get whatever you need to fertilize that seed. I got the rhyme all the time. If you have a song, I will sing along. Let me know what you want to hear, and I'll sing it for you right here. Yeah, that's one reason you don't need a man. But wouldn't it be nice to know who the dad that helped you that you have had that baby by? Because a fatherless figure is a lost guy. Anyway, that's one thing you would like to have known about where you got that baby from, the man. So you do need a man for that. And the number 2 thing that you don't need a man for, you don't need a man to fix your car. You have all kind of mechanic shops. You got all kind of YouTube do-it-yourselfers. You got the mobile mechanics. You got Scruffy, the one-eyed sweat ball down the street. You don't want to be dealing with the shade tree. If he's got about 10 cars in his damn driveway, you better keep on driving away. What makes you think he'll fix yours and all of everybody else's stuff in the damn driveway? Okay, we're gonna add some salt. Let me zoom in for you. Let me see what you're talking about. Okay, you don't, this is trying to, is that we need, yeah, I don't know, I can't see that, but just put in the list what makes you feel like you do need one, and then put on the list what makes you feel like you don't need one. We're taking both. We're trying to find out if you think you really need a man. I'm telling you some of the things that I have heard. Oh. Let's zoom in a little bit, shall we? All I'm doing is putting some salted water. That's enough for it to steam. I'm going to put all of this in here. You know, when you get one of these frozen bags, unless you get the family pack, there's really not enough in there except for one person. You can eat off of it twice. But I should have let it thaw out so good. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Let me see. Girl, you don't want to. Yeah, okay. I do not want to die alone either. That's a good reason. That's why you would like to have a man. See, what I'm trying to get to is I have a list of reasons why you don't, and I have a list of reasons of why you do. And if you don't need one now, you may eventually need one. But do you really need? Now, I can speak for myself. I want a man around sometimes. Everybody wants a man around sometimes. You don't want to just walk through life only seeing ladies all the time, everywhere, doing every damn thing. I don't feel like ladies should do every damn thing. Now, we don't need damn football. You just want to have a football game on. If we didn't have that on the damn TV, you wouldn't be looking at it. What you don't have, you wouldn't miss. But now that they always have it, in football season, that shit is on every damn day, except for what is it? Every other day? No, it's on every other day, and then it comes on every day because you can look at a game, then you can look at the next one, and you got to sit there for 4 hours and look at another one. Then you got to look at the highlights. Then you looked at the other ones that you missed from before. Replays. I think sports are overrated, but I feel like men should play football. A lady shouldn't be playing no football. Now she should possibly play flag football. But when they were years ago claiming they wanted to be a linebacker, what do you want your body beat up for? I don't think that women should be a boxer. Why do you want your face beat in on a regular basis? I don't care how much money you're getting. If you had to fight somebody, a lady that's just as rough and tough as Mike Tyson, you wouldn't last that damn long. So you do need a man to do all this other dumb that nobody really should be doing anyway. It's unnecessary. I feel bad for the person that's getting beat. I don't like to see somebody just keep punching and beating. It's unnecessary. You need men because boys do that for some goofy reason. As let's see. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I do look like her. Tell Jada Pinkett I say hi. Tell Jada Pinkett I say hi. Yeah, send my photo to her so she can call me to do her movie. Play her in her movie. I can play her twin. Yeah. So back to what we were saying. You don't need a man to fix anything in the house. At first it was fixing on the car. You know, you never did see a lady unless she was a tomboy or she was just raised by old men and she had a bunch of uncles and she was the only child, and there's a few reasons why you see a lady working on a car. She just was curious, watched her dad do it while she was growing up. There could be a whole lot of reasons why a lady would want to be a mechanic. But there's so many DIY videos. Y'all put the thumbs up if y'all like anything that I'm saying. If you want to get in on the conversation, you can say what you want to say. Do what you want to do to come through. And you can ask me, but you have to put in one sentence at a time because this system does not show us a lot of words. After a certain amount of words, it says push to see more. So you have to put up 1 or 2 sentences at a time because I can't see all of those. Thanks. So chop it down and then ask me a different way or tell me a different way. I don't know why I guess they made the words small so we could see ourselves and see other comments. I don't know why the damn word's so small. But I would rather see the words bigger than to see me on the screen. Gigantic. So let's keep on going down. We have all of the do-it-yourself videos to show us which part that we need to order, or we can call a friend or call somebody's uncle or somebody else's man and ask them, hey, what do you put in so-and-so's car to fix the rumbling noise? You can always ask. All right, so this is as far as we. Shit. Man, I don't like cooking nothing. Oh, what is mess up stuff? Okay, messed up. So always a dilemma. Good enough. Just supposed to be steaming it anyway. Once you get the ice off, let's get back to what I was saying. Is anybody else there? Let me know where y'all watching me from. Anybody else want to make a comment as a question? Let me see. Women wrestling. They don't need to be wrestling. You're right. Women wrestling. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up and the hearts. Yeah, I love it. It makes me feel special. Special. Yeah, y'all can tag somebody else in the video and see what they're talking about. See what they think about it. And if you're just coming in, letting you know this is what I received from Golden Corral. Fried fish dinner. I have the lima beans and some potatoes and onions and celery with the carrots in the back. They have a little bit of gravy. So what I'm going to do, take this out, and I'm going to put this in the air fryer. I know I said earlier, before we had air fryers and all of that stuff, we didn't need it, and we don't need it now. But since I just happen to have it, why would I not use it? Same thing with the men. Same thing with the men. If you got one, why would you not utilize what you have? Keep what you got to give what you need, y'all. You got to give a lot to give what you need sometimes, y'all. Give it a minute now, man. I feel like busting loose. I'm gonna put, all of this in here because this amount of fish is for one person, of course. Now let's get back to the subject, y'all. Let's get back to the subject matter. See, I have to season it. I'm gonna leave that because I don't want to have them. I don't want that watering down my fish. So yeah, the reason why I'm having this discussion, because I've been hearing some ladies saying they don't need a man. I'm not one of them. I will tell you that. Before we go any further, let's be friends. Oh, I forgot taking that up. So, there you have it. I think we need men for very few things. On one hand. Other than that, no, we don't need a man. But what would the world be without one? Nothing. Just like James Brown said, the world would be nothing. It's not a man's world. Because nobody knows whether God is a man or a woman. Take that to the bank and smoke it. Whatever. Same damn scenario. Once you put your money in there, it goes up in smoke. Break that curse in the name of Jesus. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the thumbs up and the hearts. Please, thank you for sending them. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't need a man. Nobody should. Let's get that out in the open. Because I came to tell you a few things that you do need one for. But hey, it's some things that you don't need him for. You can fix every damn thing in the house. You probably can go on YouTube and build your own house. Then they got houses already built. Just take it and put it on the damn foundation. You got mobile homes. You got the container homes where they bring it on a crane and set it down. It's done. You don't need a man to build a house. You don't need a man to go out here and look for food. And the mess they put in the grocery store, you might as well not even go and get that. After a while, we're going to be just walking around drinking smoothies all damn day and making our own damn bread. We're already growing the vegetables and fruits in the backyard. And where are they getting the fake seeds for that? You can't trust no damn body. You can't trust nothing. This is not a man's world. It wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. This world would not be anything without one damn man. You might need one every once in a while. But you don't need him every damn day, all day, sweating and breathing all day, your damn neck, asking for stuff, demanding stuff, thinking he's in control after you give his ass some stuff, telling you what to do asking you where you been and who you been with. How long you gonna be gone? Can I go? Sweaty ass, musty socks, funky feet, smelling ass. Forgot this was already done. You're done. You don't need scruffy hanging around, asking or telling you any damn thing. On the other hand, sometimes you would like to have a man around. Now, that is still saying that you eventually need one. And if you don't need him now, you might need him later. And you have, in the past, wanted a man around. Even if it was your dad, your granddad, your uncle, the fun guy that used to come play cards with your mama or your grandmama. All of the guys that come and used to smoke cigarettes and talk all that old dumb shit, stubbing his big feet, had the best stories that you could ever listen to. You have wanted a man around, even if you were a tomboy, before you got old enough to know that you should interact with the opposite sex. The man and the female needs to be together regardless of what the hell y'all listening to and doing right now. They keep trying to silence every damn body and make it okay, make it seem like it's okay for you not to mingle along with the man and the lady needs to be together. It takes two to make those babies. So why would you want somebody to just send you something from some damn where that you would never have seen? You're not going to know his ass unless you go and pay money to dig that goofball up. These are my thoughts. Thoughts that shouldn't have been thought, but I thought them. This is the mind of a comedian. Single ladies, where you at? All right. You happen to need him for something sometimes. You just don't want his ass around all the time. It's the same scenario. Just like, okay, the men used to go out and provide, and the ladies stay at home and cooking and cleaning. Not anymore. She's out there bringing the damn bacon and the bread and the eggs, the butter, the daggone milk. She bringing every damn thing home. But you want her to come home and cook it too. That shit is dumb. Dumb. Dumb with the capital D. Stupid as can be. Break down. But some of y'all might not think that. Because I don't know where the line crossed. We are doing the man and the lady stuff. But you want us to just continue to do all of the lady stuff. But you ain't even doing the man stuff no more. That used to be the list of male stuff. You know, you can put it in the chat if you think I'm wrong. But if both of y'all are eating, both of y'all are working. Both of y'all should be cooking and cleaning. You're not the only one eating, so you shouldn't be the only damn one cleaning up. And you're supposed to bring the money in if he's not able to at the moment. But after a while, both of y'all ass need to bring something in. Back to the list. You used to need a man to whisper in your ear. Tell you little sweet things you want to hear. Or those little freaky things that you want to hear about when you in the house looking for some clout. That's the only thing that could rhyme that fast. Anyway, but some of the men don't even know how to talk sweet and sexy. Some of them sound corny. They don't know what to say or how to say it, and it just be talking dirty while your ass is already dirty. Nobody wants to hear what you're saying if you don't know how to say it. Some people, now I have been talked sexy to. I have been having some sexy talk. There's the fried fish, you guys, and I did not have to get any batter. I didn't have to season it. I didn't have to do anything but warm it up. Warm it up quick. I'm about to. Now, got my broccoli. But yeah. Back to the subject at hand. You definitely don't need a man to cook because he most of the time not cooking. Is anybody else on besides who is it? Hey, hi, what's going on? Hi. Yeah, it should be equal. Thanks for putting that in there. It should be equal. Now, I know if he is the type of guy that he likes a lady to cook all the time, it's not going to hurt you to go in there and help cook. Sometimes you knew how to fix something before you met her. Even if you was with your mom, you have watched your mom prepare a meal. Now, I know some men say, yeah, she need to be in a barefoot cooking, barefoot in the kitchen. Hell no. Used to be, because the men were doing what we figured they were supposed to be doing. The household has been broken for decades, even back to caveman days. He used to go out, do what he had to do, bring the food back. Now, I guess that's what they showed us in the caveman books. I was not there, so I don't know. But yeah, you should every once in a while go in there and open up a can, stir up some damn sweet potato souffle or whatever you know how to do. You were surviving before you met that lady. So don't put all that pressure on the lady, especially if you at the house. Now, I mean, I know I'm stepping on somebody's toes, but everything you say and do, you stepping on somebody's toes. I'm not against anything. Now, if you feel like you the only one that can cook and you cook the best, but don't turn down the help if his ass want to chop some onions, or open that little bag and dump it in there and boil some potatoes or whatever you're boiling. And yeah, surprise that lady and have some fish sticks or something ready. You can put some frozen stuff in there in the oven like I just did. This is not even frozen, but I stopped at Golden Corral. It's already cooked. Go get a rotisserie chicken or something. A pizza and some salad. Yeah, just don't let her do all of this stuff every day, all day. And then if she insists, you still say, hey, I'm here. Let me do something sometime. Well, let me see. What else is on this list? You don't need a man to have his tools, depending on what tools you may need. Home Depot and DIY got you again. But you just, you want a man. Nobody has put on here telling me any different. Anything that you need a man for nowadays, please put it in the chat. I'm going to dump this water off here. So I dumped the water. Oh, I'm not showing you. See, I put enough water in here to steam the vegetables. And you really just want to get the frozen ice off. And then you put your seasoning in. So if you put it in there, it ends up on the bottom of the water. It just sinks to the bottom with water. Let's say you say, then another thing. It would be good if the man just cleans up. If you're doing both, if you cooking all the time, crushes every single. Yeah, you have a crush on people. Yeah, but yeah, if you feel like you need a man because you didn't grow up with a dad or you didn't have anybody to show you how to do certain things that we consider masculine, but now you just want to have a man around. You don't need him. You don't need one. You would like to have one. So that's another way of putting it. So another way of saying it. You would like, don't speak for myself. A lot of us want to have a man around. We would like to have it. Why would we not? But everybody thinks different. So I guess you can leave some comments and let me know. If you know somebody that's been in this type of discussion, I'm just trying to find out. You can let them know later. Oh yeah, I put the butter in. I use this bata. Can't show you all of it, but that's what it looks like, bata. I put in some of this Italiano. I put in everything. Same that I put in everything. Sesame seeds to give it a little crunch. There you have it. I put the salt, the sea salt now, just the regular sea salt, not the fake kind. Put the sea salt in now. And I don't like cheese on the broccoli. I don't see the point. Cheese does not go on these broccolis. And you can put a little drizzle of olive oil if you like. Put a little pepper. Yeah, I'm just trying to see. These people walking around saying they don't need a man. There's the broccoli. Garlic powder. Just sea salt and pepper. There you have it. So I'm going to put it on this plate. I'll put this on this plate. Yeah, I feel like the world would be miserable if you just had all men or all women. It just, even if that's how God made it in the first place, it just doesn't seem like it would be sensible. Because no matter what your preference is in your lifestyle, no matter what you're doing or how you do it, even if you want to end up at the casino, or if you want to go to a park or amusement park, you get tired of looking at the same old thing. There'll be different colors. Yeah, you got the broccoli out, nice and seasoned well. And fried fish. And I'm gonna put my potatoes. This is not hot, but I don't need it hot. Now I do have, let me move this for fall. It's too hot anyway. But yeah, see, this is like a starter dinner. Dinner starter. You don't have to stay in the kitchen forever. You have your main course, your main dish. Put the little drizzle on there. Gravy. And my lima beans. See, usually I would eat in my car because I want it to be hot. And I have a chat. So you know what I got. Ta-da! Looks like a Sunday dinner. And it was $11. Mm-hmm. Nice. Let's have a taste. That's good. A person would consider this a nice dinner. And it is. It's not steaming hot, but it's keeping me from being hungry. Thank God for it. No matter what you do, nobody's going to be perfect. And you can try to avoid fake food and frozen food and high priced food, and don't be starving yourself. That's good. From what I can tell. You can be vegetarian from the time you wake up to the damn time you go to bed. You're still going away from here. You don't know the day or the hour. But until then, this food will give me power for another day. So, What have we learned today? You don't need a man. You just want to have a man every once in a while. Or else you wouldn't have anything to live for. Put that in your mind. You may have, well, you, let me, no, you would have something to live for. You just won't be a man. Now, please get someone involved in this discussion and tell them they can leave a video comment under the video after it's over. And let me know what they think you need a man for. Or if they think you don't need one. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Find me on every platform under the same name. Comedian MSANITA. Night night.